What's up, YouTube? My name is Batman, and the main reason that I really got into making YouTube videos a while back on my first channel was, tips and tricks and sharing the strategies that I discover with the world. And so for Black Ops 2, I'm probably just what I'm going to do is tell you guys the things that I learn as I learn them. Now, this is a pretty decent gameplay. You'll notice that I play a lot more defensively than you're used to if you watched my Modern Warfare 3 videos. And that's largely because I didn't know anything about the maps at this point in the game. This is, 6 or 7 hours after the game came out at midnight. This is probably like my third or fourth time playing the map. Still didn't really know my way around, and it's hard to rush effectively or comfortably when you don't really know the flanking routes. You don't really know anything really about the map other than where the flags are. But after this match, I pretty much had it all down. This map I kind of discovered, the locations, the spawns, yada yada yada, and if you pay attention you can too. And you'll see what I am doing here is when we have the A-B cap, we have them trapped on C. Some of our teammates are stupid and they mess up the spawn trap, but it was going wonderfully. I posted up in this little building right here that's right in front of C, and basically I just picked people off, one or two at a time as they ran right out of their spawn. And this does two things. First of all, the ones that didn't realize I was there or who didn't realize I was staying there would just kind of, and you'll notice they ran through this building like haphazardly, not expecting anyone to be there, because it's still kind of in their spawn, you know what I mean? And they're spawning like literally 20 feet away from it, and so they just kind of run through it as if they're trying to get to the battle, most often trying to get to the B flag, and I can just pick them off when they're not expecting it. And then what happens is, once they realize that I am sticking around, I become their objective, right? They forget about the B flag, they forget about the rest of my team. It turns into, for at least 2 or 3 of these guys, their whole goal becomes, I gotta go kill that Batman guy camping in my spawn. And so that's a decent spawn camp if you're curious. You'll notice I'm using this Type 25, which I believe might be the best gun in the game. Granted, I haven't used a lot of guns. I haven't even unlocked them all. But this bad boy is badass. It might be like the gun that they nerf. You know what I mean? I know they're going to be a lot more, consistent or effective in the amount of nerfs that they're, not the amount of nerfs, but the amount of playlist updates and tweaking with the guns and stuff, because they want to get community feedback and respond to community feedback quickly. And I've already heard at least 2 people say this is, complain to me either in the game lobby or, whatever, that this is the strongest gun or the most overpowered gun in the game. And I believe them. It is very good. From a distance, you have to pop fire a little. But unless it's a really, really long distance, this gun really feels like a combination of the SCAR and the ACR from previous Call of Duties. It's super accurate, and it seems to kill very quickly. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this gun gets nerfed. And so my advice to you would be use this gun right now before it does get nerfed. Maybe they won't nerf it, in which case I'm going to get probably 25,000 kills with this baby because I love it. And you'll see when guys come up close to me, I can hip fire them very easily and still get that kill. And from a distance, sometimes I have to pop fire. A lot of the time I don't. And when I do have to pop fire, it's not serious. I can still go like 3-round bursts as if it was the FAMAS. And the iron sight, I think it's supposed to be clunky. I think the iron sight's supposed to get in your way, but it doesn't. I really enjoy the iron sight. And in all honesty, folks, there's no reason to use a red dot sight. I would recommend, because I feel like if you're using a red dot sight, you're wasting an attachment slot. And this isn't advice that's specific to Black Ops 2. This has kind of been on every Call of Duty. You'll hear sort of veteran players who've played for a while, talk about how it's a waste of an attachment, because if you get good enough with the gun, you can survive with the iron sights. And I don't think you even have to use that much practice to survive with these iron sights. They are usually these fully circular enclosed iron sights are supposed to be clunky and kind of throw you off, ruin your peripheral vision. But the hole is so wide, kind of like your mom, that you can see through it, right? And so that's my those are my two starting pieces of advice to you. Keep in mind, when you hold all 3 flags on this map like we are right here, they'll spawn off to the right of where I'm looking at right now, to the far side of B, over here down this little staircase. And it's a dangerous spot for them to spawn, because when they spawn there, they can flank every single, not every single, they can flank both home flags very effectively. Don't forget that. And other than that, yeah, you know, I've really been enjoying this game. I think this might be my favorite Call of Duty so far. It is very fun. I feel like there aren't very many problems with it so far. Granted, it's only been like 24 hours, but as far as I can see, there's not much that's too overpowered, except for maybe the Type 25. It does reward you a lot for incentive or objective-based gameplay. It doesn't seem to be very lag friendly lag. Doesn't seem to be a lot of lag issues with this game. And it's sort of funny, you know, I was telling my buddy Waffles about it, how this is my favorite Call of Duty so far, but I still feel like Black Ops 1 was like the worst Call of Duty ever made, you know, and I guess it's just kind of funny how, you know, how it's both extremes, how Treyarch has jumped from both extremes. For me anyways, I know a lot of people liked Black Ops 1, but I wasn't one of them. And anyways, I'm going to try and post one video a day, one gameplay from BLOPS2 every day, and I will tell you guys the things that I am finding out about it as I find them out, and I hope that can help you. I hope you can find some enjoyment in them. You know, subscribe and thumbs up the video and all that good stuff. I love you all. This is Batman, signing out.
Securing Charlie.